And I go, I would vote for Trump before I'd vote for Biden.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. What's that sound I hear off in the distance? Is that the sweet crumbling of the dementia-riddled Biden regime and the corporate media edifice that keeps them running as people like Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and Russell Brand turn tail and say Joe Biden has brain damage? Why? Well, because Joe Biden says he has brain damage.
Had these terrible headaches, was diagnosed with having anyway. They had to take the top of my head off a couple times, see if I had a brain.
Well, see if you have a brain. Take the top of your head off a couple times. My God, Joe Rogan saying he would never vote for Joe Biden. He'll vote for Trump. And Joe Rogan ain't MAGA, I don't think. Although I love Joe Rogan. But he's a bleeding heart liberal, and he's saying that Biden is too far mentally gone, and Americans now have to rely on a sideshow of diversity for his administration. Rogan and Russell Brand slated Biden and his woke administration. Rogan said diversity hires can't be trusted to run a Ben & Jerry's, let alone the U.S. British comedian Brand said Biden is a perfect metaphor for the system that is over. It is over. Joe Rogan saying this on his show, man. People are raging about this because it's true.
I'd vote for Trump before I'd vote for Biden, just because I think with Biden, like he's gone. Like, you know, he's gone. You're going to be relying on his cabinet, and I knew his cabinet would be this fucking sideshow of diversity, and which is exactly what it is. I mean, that one person who stole all the women's clothes, that Sam Brinton, we highlighted on the podcast yesterday, like, that's a diversity hire. You just said, oh, look at this, a man who dresses like a woman and has a beard and a mustache but also wears lipstick. This is perfect for us. I don't give a what this guy's good at or bad at. I don't give a credentials are. This makes us look like we're inclusive. This makes us look like we're on the right side. Yes. So let's hire this person. And you can't have those kind of people running a Ben & Jerry's. You certainly can't have those kind of people running the most powerful government the world's ever known. It's nuts.
This is who Joe Rogan is talking about. It's kleptomaniac queen Sam Brinton. Joe Rogan slams Biden mentally gone, saying an effing sideshow of diversity is his cabinet. Joe Rogan getting written up here by the New York Post and slamming, obviously, the deeply mentally disturbed individuals inside of the cabinet. And you know what? If you want to see why Joe Rogan's pissed, Joe Rogan comes out against Biden saying he'll vote for Trump. And what happens when you Google search Joe Rogan Trump? Well, you have one news outlet that we showed you here, the Daily Mail, that clicks in at the actual news, and then you have the Washington Post from back in the summer, saying Trump's not welcome on his podcast, saying he would refuse to interview Trump. Joe Rogan turning down the Trump podcast is Joe Rogan and more. Donald Trump's a moron. Blah 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 blah. This is how propaganda is made. None of these outlets reporting what Joe Rogan just said. None of these outlets reporting the truth. Joe Rogan says he doesn't like Trump. Oh, really? I can play you a clip of Joe Rogan saying he wants to go to Mar-a-Lago and interview Trump.
Beautiful.
Wow.
It's so grand. That's like
solid gold constitution.
Old rich people money.
That's pretty.
That's a beautiful place. Welcome to Mar-a-Lago, the crown jewel of Palm Beach.
It's got to be a golf course.
No golf course.
What?
Palm Beach is close to, wow, look at that.
Wow.
Close to West Palm, right? We should have a show there.
It is, yeah.
It is.
I thought the Mellow Mushroom
We should
was
do a show at
That's
Mar-a-Lago.
beautiful.
We were talking about doing Protect Our Parks. If Trump would just set us up a studio.
Yeah, doing it down there.
Don't even say we're there.
He would do it.
Just a bunch of palm trees behind us.
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah.
We didn't even have to tell anybody we're there.
It's like a baby being led away from sacrifice.
Just we'll occasionally, talk about Florida. Yeah. Florida's great.
Dude.
We had a great meal last night.
It was,
Who the fuck are you?
It was something about, I forget what it is. He had like a giant flag in the front of it, and there was like laws saying your flag couldn't be that tall. So he elevated the land.
Whoa.
So he elevated like a hill to put the flag on.
That's what America's about, loopholes.
It was crazy.
Loophole.
He's a big loophole guy.
Yo, love the loophole.
Hey, you tell him you can't have a flag high. Shut the fuck
He's
up.
like, so what is
Fact check true, ladies and gentlemen. So I've seen that flag myself, been to Mar-a-Lago quite a few times, and that story is 100% verifiably true. Donald Trump raised the land and put that flagpole up real high. It's one of the biggest flags you'll ever see. It's like the size of a basketball court. It's giant. The flag itself, it's giant. It's incredible. And this is, by the way, incredible that the most listened to man in the world, Joe Rogan, has 12 to 13 million downloads per podcast. This is the most listened to man in the world. Tucker Carlson doesn't even come close. And we love Tucker. But this guy is now multiple times going after Joe Biden for being brain damaged.
Is like having a flashlight with a dying battery and going for a long hike in the woods. It is not going to work out. It's not going to make it.
Dude, okay, so that's Joe Rogan comparing Joe Biden to a flashlight that has no batteries. And maybe that's why Joe Biden's own party are abandoning him now. Multiple Democrats on all sides of the aisle. We're talking far left socialist communist extremists to middle of the road blue dog Democrats saying, I'm not gonna support Joe Biden.
Are you going to endorse Joe Biden if he runs for re-election?
Oh, there's plenty of time for the election. This is the problem with America right now. We start an election every time there's a cycle coming
Yeah, he's the leader of your party.
No, the bottom line is let's see who's involved. Let's wait until we see who all the players are. Let's just wait until it all comes out.
So you remember that meme with AOC glaring at Joe Manchin? Man, when they are on the same side of an issue, you got problems.
Oh, I just want to ask about President Biden. He is saying he's going to run again in 2024. Will you support him?
You know, if the president chooses to run again in 2024, I mean, first of all, I'm focused on winning this majority right now and preserving a majority this year in 2022. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think if the president has a vision, and that's something certainly we're all willing to entertain and examine when the time comes.
Awkward.
That's not a yes.
Yeah, you know, I think we should endorse when we get to it. But I believe that the president has been doing a very good job so far. And, you know, should he run again, I think that I think it's we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
But right now we need to focus on winning a majority instead of a presidential election.
There are so
thank you so much for joining
many
me. I appreciate it.
of these clips. There are so many of these
Thank you so
awkward
much.
clips, but there's one that takes the cake. Somebody who certainly doesn't have subtlety on her resume, Cori Bush, the deeply troubled, deeply stupid. I mean, you're talking stupid, right? Like, because if you endorse defund the police and if you represent the most crime-ridden murder capital of the world, then you just got to be dumb. Dumb. That's what Cori Bush represents, St. Louis. And here's her saying that Joe Biden probably belongs in a body bag in St. Louis and not as president.
Joe Biden run for a second term?
She's got to go.
Yeah, that's an easy question. That's not going to take long. Do you want to see Joe Biden?
I don't want to answer that question because we have not. That's not. Yeah, I don't want to answer that question.
Okay.
I mean, he's the president and he has the right to run for a second term. Absolutely.
has the
But
right
I
to
don't
run.
want to. I don't want. I'd rather you not do that
Okay,
answer.
so you got like 2 minutes to be in the car.
Yeah, I know. I got to get to the.
Well, thanks very much.
The other thing. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, whenever you have a member of Congress going like, yeah, I got to get to the thing, you know, I got to go. Why? Well, why do they sound like that? Because Joe Biden doesn't know where he's going. Joe Biden can't get off a stage. Joe Biden couldn't find his way out of a brown paper sack. This is from yesterday. And this is why they can't. I mean, they can't have these kind of things. The edifice, the patina, is so fragile, it's so brittle. They can't have these pieces break off like this. Joe Rogan, Russell Brand, various celebrities, members of his own party, Elon Musk.
Not as if Biden has flipped the script and said, okay, we're going to go 180 degrees in the other direction. He's kind of kept it the same, which has been really surprising, actually.
Man, it's hard to tell what Biden's doing, to be totally frank. I feel like
it's weekend at Bernie's.
The real president is whoever controls the teleprompter. You know, It's like the path to power is the path to the teleprompter. Because then he just reads the teleprompter. So I do feel like if somebody would accidentally lean on the teleprompter, it's going to be like Anchorman. It's going to be like QQQ ASDF 123 type of thing.
I mean, it's so beautiful. Elon Musk tweeting, "My pronouns are prosecute Fauci." Again, possibly the most important tweet of all time. The truth resonates, Elon Musk says. 1.27 million retweets. You go check Elon Musk's timeline right now. All you see are hard retweets of the lies from the government about January 6th tour de farce, retweeting lies, and also responding to lies. Never before seen footage of the Chewbacca man being led through the Capitol by police. Elon Musk, that's crazy. The public was misled. Elon Musk is breaking from the narrative, and you should too, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Rogan saying he will not be supporting Joe Biden, that Joe Biden is mentally gone. But they're probably going to run him again, because what the hell else are they going to do? They don't got no one. So they are up Schitt's Creek, as they say. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly will love watching the destruction of this regime, this farcical, illegitimate, nonsensical, lying regime. These are evil individuals. They will mutilate your country, mutilate your children, mutilate the truth. But ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have channels like this one. We thank you so much for watching. We're saving America right alongside with you. My name's Benny Johnson. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.